Good evening. How are you doing? How's everybody, man? It's been a while since I done a video. Looks like it's getting ready to rain and thunderstorm and get on with it. We need the water. Yes, sir, man. Coffee on, coffee strong. Love my coffee. Topic of the video. Well, it's something everybody goes through. Living your life, man, and you have those people close to you that pass on. You know, especially suddenly, it does something to you in a way. It takes a part of you. They take a part of you with them, and it's very hard. You live day to day. There's not a day that goes by that they're not on your mind. You know, of course, me, I'm speaking to my mother and father, and then before then, my brother, my older stepbrother. You seem to lose a lot of your motivation for life, your motivation for doing things, and I've learned that when you get along a lot better when you just quit caring about stuff, you know. Seemed like back in the day they kept the families together. They always brought families together during the holidays and stuff. It was a big thing. Now it's all spread out. You know, when you don't care anymore, it seems like you get along a lot better. I don't know why. That's kind of stupid, but it seems that way. But when they leave, man, it's a huge void, man. I find myself a lot of times, man, a lot of times I don't want to take the fishing boat out because it don't seem right, and Dad's not sitting there with me. There's nobody there to take his place. I mean, we would laugh, joke, cut up, catch a mess of fish, and you know, same thing with Mom, you know, and her jokes. You know, every time I go see her, "Oh, you lost," you know. That's the first thing she'd say, knowing I loved her to death, you know, but she had her ways. Of course, all parents do. Excuse me. But it's kind of like a short circuit. It's the best way I know how to explain it. Everything's going, you're doing your stuff, you know. You're living life, you're loving life, you got motivation, you feel like you got things to live for, you know, and all of a sudden somebody in life passes away. Suddenly, it's a short circuit. There's a friend of mine, or co-worker, I'll say co-worker. She's a good person. I don't know if I'd say friend. Co-workers are co-workers, you know what I mean? A friend you can count on your hand, you know what I mean? And co-workers are co-workers, but that's another video, another topic. But her father had went overseas. I reckon he was doing missions or something. Good guy. I used to work for him, as a matter of fact. Good guy. And he was doing missions, from what I understand, and just suddenly passed away with a sudden illness in another country. They had to go through a lot of hoopla to get him back to America and all of that. I ain't getting into that, but I'm saying somebody passes away suddenly. You're not there with them. You don't get a chance to say goodbye. You don't get to make amends if you had any kind of issues. You don't get to make amends, and you know that's a shock, bud. I mean, it's like I call it, a short circuit, man. The same way with me. You know, in my stepfather, you know, I wanted to resolve some issues. They weren't bad, but but he got to a point where he was not conscious enough to. I know he could hear, but he couldn't respond. He was so. Man, they had him doped up so he passed away of cancer. And I tell you what, cancer is a devil. My mom passed away from cancer. Both of them had bone cancer, and didn't. He was being treated for prostate cancer, and he got that fixed. Then later on, he started getting sickly. Went to the hospital, and they said everything's okay. He's recuperating. He had jaundice for some reason. We couldn't figure out why. One of his legs was swollen bigger than the other. We couldn't figure out why. He was the type, he didn't like doctors. So we removed him from one hospital and took him to another. But then they came to us saying, Mr. Walker, how long has your dad had bone cancer? And I'm like, what are you talking about? Say, he's got stage 4 bone cancer. Short circuit, boom, he hit me right here. He passed away a few years later. Same thing happened with Mom. She had a spot on her lung, and she got it cut out. It went into remission. It was clear. Everything's fine. She goes to do a checkup, and she's feeling real bad. And she don't understand. She said, why does my back hurt and my shoulder hurt? I said, I don't know, Mama. I don't know. She said, well, I'm going to go to the appointment. I got to go to Chapel Hill, and they're just going to check me and make sure everything's clear. She gets there, lo and behold, she gets in the hospital. They check her out, and they come to her. Say, Miss Godwin, you got stage 4 bone cancer, and you got a certain amount of time to live. We're going to set you up with hospice. We're going to send you back home. Just that quick. I mean, just no compassion for nothing. Just nothing. Come to find out, she had a crack, bone cancer now. She had a crack in her shoulder where the bone was cracking away, and also some of her hip was being displaced. That's why she was having trouble and her back was hurting. And nobody knew about this. I mean, stuff like this, man, just hits you like a ton of bricks, because they on borrowed time, and she just got worse and worse and worse and worse. Got to worse, she didn't recognize me no more, and I'd go there every day. Before she went to the hospital, I went over there every day, made sure she had her medicine, made sure she had her water, made sure she had her supper. I was doing what a son's supposed to do. But later on, she just started to fade away. But I wanted to make a video and let everybody know that you're not by yourself. I have a lot of trouble. I'm retired now. I'm probably going to try to work something part-time. I'm trying to do the YouTube channel, and it takes you such a long time to get it monetized. And, it's going to take me probably 2 more years of running the channel to finally be able to get monetized, where I can make some money having the channel. But I'm still learning about YouTube and things going on. And, I also have a guitar channel, Blazing Brian's Guitar Lessons, where I give guitar lessons on it when I have time. I also try to sing and produce my own music and things like that, and study the music business and all of that. So, but man, if you like what you see, give me a thumbs up, hit like, subscribe, recommend it, and we do appreciate it. So when you have somebody pass on, remember, you're not alone in the battle of life. You're not. You got to keep going. It's hard. It's tough. Sometimes I had to force myself to go work out and to do my walking and all that, because My buddy, my daddy's not there no more. You know, the boat's in the yard ready to go. Got to do some odds and ends to it, and I'm down by the Cape Fear River, so you know I can go catfishing anytime, or go to White Lake, or go to the coast. But he's not sitting in there with me. It just don't feel right. So we all need to come and support each other. So I just wanted to put that out there, man. Y'all have a good one, man.